Ladies and gents, it's Wednesday, and you're watching The Biggest Beauty Project. And this is gonna be a short video. So it's free week, which is nice. I never know what to talk about on free weeks. I guess I'll just kind of talk about my day. It was pretty good. It was kind of a long day at work. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning, so it was difficult. And I think that's because I worked out so hard yesterday at the gym. I think I did about an hour and a half yesterday. I didn't even realize I was going that long. I did about 15 minutes warm up on the treadmill and then 30-minute circuit training that they have at Planet Fitness, which is good. And then I got on the bike, on the recumbent bike, and I was doing that for about 20 minutes. And then The Biggest Loser came on, and I got distracted. And I didn't realize it, but I went for another like 25 minutes, which is good. It's really good. And I had a hard workout yesterday, which is probably why today's workout was super small. I only did about a mile on the treadmill, which is not bad. I'm not saying that that's bad. I said, that's good. But usually after I do a mile on the treadmill, I can do, the bike for a little bit and do that too, or some weights or something. But I didn't want to do weights again today because I like to have at least a day or two in between so that I have some rest. And I don't make myself overly tired. But I think my workout yesterday did make me tired. But it's okay. I've got to get my 4 days in this week because I am going to Houston this weekend to go see my friend Heather. And I don't know if she'll want to go work out with me. But I know there's a Planet Fitness up there, so I'm going to try to get that done. But yeah, I took a progress photo and weighed myself today. And so far, since the beginning of October, I am down 77 pounds, which is pretty freaking amazing. I am really proud of myself. I will tell you this, it has not been easy. I've had to make so many changes, especially with what I'm eating and how much I eat and how I go about, sorry, it's shaky, how I go about preparing food and thinking about food. It's not easy. I don't eat very much at all, and so trying to prepare stuff for the week and trying to see what my stomach will tolerate is just, it's been an adventure, I'll just say that much. I do know this, you have to be very careful about how you eat your food and how long it takes to eat your food. If you are somebody who's recently had gastric bypass or the sleeve or lap band or whatever, make sure that you chew your food really, really well. I had one day that was bad, and I had a piece of cheese in my mouth and I wasn't thinking, and I was talking to my boss at the same time, and I swallowed the piece of cheese to answer her question. And the piece of cheese was probably only about that big, but that big is a big problem when you have a opening to your intestines. It's probably this big. So it got stuck, which was unpleasant. And basically I waited an hour. I didn't feel it, and I waited an hour like I'm supposed to after I eat to start drinking fluids, and I drank a few sips. Those sips said, nope, I don't want to stay down. So I had to run to the bathroom and throw up, and that was not good. But I will say this, if you're worried about throwing up after gastric bypass, it's really nothing compared to throwing up before. Number one, you throw up very little, and number two, it doesn't have stomach acid in it because it hasn't been gotten to that point of your intestines where the stomach acid comes in. So it doesn't burn, which is nice. It's still unpleasant, and it still makes me tear up and makes me feel like a weakling and makes me want my mommy. But I've always been that way when it comes to throwing up. So yeah, it's all just been kind of an adventure, a new discovery about this new stomach and this new body, and I don't know, getting used to how it functions. Yeah. So far though, I mean it's good. I'm really proud of the progress that I've made, and I'm proud of myself for going to the gym as much as I have. I've gone up from 3 days a week to 4 days a week, and I'm trying to stick with that, and then eventually get up to 5 days a week. Of course, with rest days in between, like go a couple days and then rest a day, a couple days and rest a day. For those of you who follow me on Facebook and found out about my puppy being sick and I had to take her to the vet, she got, honestly think what happened is that she got into something she shouldn't have, and it made her sick, and she started throwing up and ended up throwing up a little bit of blood, which was really scary. So I rushed her to the vet, and they found out that she was very dehydrated, her potassium levels were high, and that her protein levels were really low. So they wanted to keep her overnight, but I couldn't afford it. So they gave her this weird shot that made her look like a little humpback camel until the hump like moved to her stomach. It was weird. It's basically like saline for humans. So she had that, and she's been in really good spirits ever since then, and no more throwing up, and she's been keeping all her food down, and she's been on a very bland diet, just chicken and rice, and she was never, lethargic or anything like that. So that's why I thought it was really strange that her blood work came back so negative. I don't know. But she's doing really good, and she's happy and in good spirits, and she's been staying with my mom because my mom can watch her 24/7 and make sure that she's not getting sick. So puppy's okay. I'm doing okay. And I'm gonna go to bed now. I love you all, and I will see you all next Wednesday, and bye.